again and back to my channel. Today we are going to do an unboxing session, which is not a product but the whole system of the surveillance system, right? We have the HD NVR Kit, okay, but it doesn't say any brand of it. A friend of mine bought it from an online platform, and it's a whole system of security cameras all in one except for the monitor. So you have to get a monitor to be installed into this, and also the hard disk, alright, because in order to have its storage, you have to fit in a hard disk, which is we are going to do later on. Okay, so let's do the unboxing. Let's see what's inside of the box. So it doesn't have any brands, as I told you. So bear in mind, if you notice this blue and white box, so this is the product, right? So first we have the okay, this is the recorder unit. Okay, the decoder unit, which will be the brain and the storage part of the system. It has two wireless antennas, okay, that is why it is called antennas, and it has over here VGA port, HDMI, a LAN port, USB to put in your mouse, and the power adapter socket over here, right? So this is the part that I mentioned to you that we have to install the hard disk drive right into this later. Okay, right. So next I'm gonna have to see the adapters. So we have 4 adapters for 4 cameras. Okay, by the way, this system is a wireless system, which consists of 4 cameras and a decoder, and also an not included monitor, right? So we have 4 adapters, which is the input is of course 240 volts in our side of the world, and the output is 12 volt DC. Okay, it uses 12 volt DC, and okay, conveniently located here is the LED lights. Okay, so you will know whether it is on or it is off. Okay, so we chuck the whole box to the side. Alright, and okay, included is the LAN cables, which will be, if you are going to connect this to your modem, so you can monitor your system from outside of your house, right? Okay, next we have the power adapter for the recorder itself, and included is a mouse that you're going to use to control and do your configuration and settings and so on. And what's next is the eye of the systems, right? For wireless cameras, right? Wireless cameras, and it also it also comes with the wireless antennas. I would like to repeat that this is a wireless system, so it has to be connected to an antenna like so. Okay, so, and also screws and plugs that you're going to use to install them. Okay, so 3 and 4 cameras, and also included is the warranty. It's a wireless kit manual. Okay, so manual book, so I can have a read of this, and that's it. Okay, now let's look at, let's glance at the manual kit here. The first thing is to to install the whole system, just prepare a brown cloth, preferably a magical one, and cover the whole thing. Really? Okay, let's have a try of that. Conveniently, I have a brown cloth, so we're gonna cover it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so what's next? And say the magic word, a la peanut butter sandwiches, while waving your hands, both of them, over the cloth. Okay, here we go. A la peanut butter sandwiches. So, what's next? Gently move the cloth. Okay, gently move the cloth. Oh wow! Look at that! Isn't that convenient? Huh? So the cameras has been installed and the wires has been connected. So what we just do is to put up the antennas. Okay, so the cables has been connected to the power, and the mouse has been connected to the recorder. And is the hard disk has been installed into the recorder? Oh yes, it is. Look at that. 2 terabyte hard disk installed onto the recorder. So what we need to do next is to just plug in the power cable and the VGA cable to the recorder and put this up. You know, that's not true, right? Yeah, I just made that all up. It's something to attract you guys to see. Oh, okay, so the monitor is going to be here. Okay, that's the monitor there. And so we need to plug in the power to the recorder right there. Okay, got it right there, and the VGA cable should be put and inserted into the VGA port behind the recorder. So now let's see what is inside. Oh, look at that! It works already. It's working already. Okay, so let's move you all to see the display. So you can see camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and camera 4. So over here it says username and password. So we have to look for the default username and password for the whole system. Let's say so set up the system. So okay, right. Okay, now it says here that the default username is admin, and so you just click on OK, right? Okay, just to keep in mind, you can always change the username and password later on. Okay, but for the meantime, you just leave it like so, because we are just going to do the setting first. Okay, just press OK, and you have to key in the time zone. I think ours is +8, Yes. And date is 15th of December, which is today, and the time 3:34, close enough. Date format is year, month, and day, which is not what we used to be using here in Malaysia. So we just change to day, month, and year. English for the language, keypad type. What's that? I don't know. Type 1. So we just apply. Okay, just press apply, and next. Wireless channel. What is that? I think we just leave that first. Okay. What's important now is to check the whole system, whether it is working as promised, and so that if anything happens, we can still have time to claim for the warranty, right? Okay, now we go for next. Okay, wireless LAN, enable. Oh no, if we're not connecting it to any wireless LAN, there's no need for it. Okay, so we just go for next. That's it. Network setup, auto config, IP address if you are connecting it to a modem, but at the moment we are just going to leave it as a standalone system. And just go next. Hard disk. Okay, now this is the most important thing when you start a surveillance camera system. What you have to do first is to format the hard disk that has been installed inside the recorder so that it will work properly. Okay, so we just have a random check. Let's run it through Toshiba. Yes, that's right. Capacity 1863 gig, which is 1.8 tera. So obviously it uses about 0.2 terabyte for the system itself, and the whole 1.8 gigabyte, I'm sorry, 1.8 terabyte for the recording. Okay, status unformatted. You see, it's unformatted. So we just click on the green button here and press format. All the records will be deleted. Are you sure to continue? Yes. So it is formatting now. It's running at 1%, 2%, 3%, and so on. So just bear in mind what to do first when you install a surveillance camera system is to install the hard disk and format the hard disk to be able for it to work properly with the whole system, right? So while it is formatting, I just want to do a little bit of a review of the thing. It does work, everything works well. Okay, even though if it is still formatting, if you move the camera, you can see that the display on the monitor is also moving. So how about the lagging? A little bit of lagging. This is normal in any surveillance camera system, let alone this is a wireless one. Okay, so when we install it on site, I'm going to share with you how far of the distance will affect the lagging period, right? Okay, now back to our monitor. It says here that done, format succeed. So we just press OK after that. Okay, just go next. Phone client. So alright, now this is the QR code. If you are going to view it to the your handphone, okay, your smartphone. So these are the QR code. So you just press Android like what we always do. Right click to return. Okay, QR code. This is the QR code. So now it is good to store this QR code on your phone so that you can connect to the whole system, and while using your phone and you install the camera, it can show you on the view. Okay, if you move the camera, it can show it on your phone, and it's going to be easier for you during the configuration and the settings, right? Okay, now once you have stored the QR code on your phone, okay, you just press done, and that's the whole thing. All right, so let's see the recording. Okay, you right click, you press right click and you do your playback, video playback, okay, and you can see that it is running, and over here is the recording period, which is just about 10 minutes since we are doing all of this. And over here you can do your search. Okay, those are the events that happen on 3:38. So the recording is good, and you can also choose the date and the timing of the event or incident that you would like to play back. Okay, so that's it. You just press exit, and next what you're going to do is to install all of these cameras onto the ceilings or wherever you want. So but please bear in mind, be sensitive about the privacy of people. Okay, don't put it anywhere private like the toilet, because this is against the law, even to your own wife. So that's it. What you do is you just put it on the ceiling, plug it onto a nearby power socket, and you're good to go. Okay, so I'll be doing a second video on this when I've installed everything, and I'm going to show it to you how to view the cameras on your phone, and also make a proper setting like the motion detection. Okay, the motion detection is important because this can save the storage on your hard disk. Okay, this means that if the camera senses that something is moving, then only it will start recording. If nothing is moving, it will stop recording, and it will save a lot of your storage on your 2 terabyte hard disk. That's good, right? And the mapping and so on, I'm going to show it to you in my next videos. Okay, so that's it. Very simple. It will take like about 10 to 15 minutes. If you use the magic cloth, it will take about 1 minute. Oh, that's bull. So see you in our next videos. Cheerio, take care.